After being closed for 3 months since the COVID-19 outbreak, Tzu Chi Recycling Station Center in Penang, Malaysia, finally reopened on July 1st. The recyclables were dropped off in large quantities, resulting in manpower shortage. Despite having to maintain social distance, the volunteers are unwavering in the recycling effort.
A lot of recyclables. Because of the movement control order, we could not go out. In fact, many of these were brought during the new year. It has been about 9 or 10 months. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've been here before.
Affected by the COVID-19 epidemic, Tzu Chi Recycling Education Center was closed for more than 3 months because of the movement control order. It finally reopened on the 1st of July. The public was able to take the recyclables that had been held at home to the center. As a result, substantial recyclables were needed to be handled in the first week of the reopening.
Once it opened, many people came out. At the time, the recyclables here were piled up like mountains, and we had not enough manpower to handle them.
In face of manpower shortage, Tzu Chi volunteers took the challenge and insisted on opening the center every day. However, in order to comply with the regulations enforced by the Ministry of Health, the reopened Recycling Education Center had to follow a set of epidemic prevention procedures.
The epidemic prevention procedures requires one person to take body temperature first. For the people with a smartphone, they can register their visit by scanning the QR code, while for those without such smartphones, we would ask them to fill in their information and contact number. We also ask them to keep a safety distance to 3 feet, just like this, and try not to put them together. When seeing people coming in, we would ask them to sanitize their hands first and don't bring germs in. Wash hands again after finishing recycling so as not to bring germs back home. As long as everyone does his part, we can then protect others.
I missed this place during the movement control order and thought of coming to do recycling, but I could not come.
The epidemic has not been resolved, but I'm not afraid to come to do recycling because I've worn a mask. Although I don't know who has touched these things, I think that should not be a problem. I will wash hands, so it's fine.
Tzu Chi volunteer Hu Jingfang has done recycling for more than 10 years. Facing manpower shortage and the challenge of complying with epidemic prevention code, he still insisted on carrying out his mission of environmental education.
We both live on the same planet, so we should try every means to reduce garbage and save resources. You need to think carefully whether you really need it or want it out of desire. I hope more people will get to know about environmental protection, so as to lessen the burden and the climate change on the Earth slowly.
Protecting the environment is the responsibility of all mankind. By reducing material desires and sorting recyclables, it is hoped that the world will become better and better.